Hello everybody, this is Nostradamus TV blog, and you know, I've been telling everybody that I have a very important topic that I wanted to speak to you about concerning dancehall. Now, yesterday I put up a video about a topic speaking about 6 different ways that a dancehall artist should make themselves relevant, and also how Nostradamus TV blog, Nostradamus, decide who is a top artist, whether they have Grammy nominees or Grammy or not. All right, so here's the first question I want. I have my notebook and I have my pen. I started on this topic last night, finish it up today. So here goes. Should dancehall artists, producers be ranked or rated higher than the originals? In other words, should dancehall artists or producers who are not from Jamaica, who does not have a Jamaica background as far as ethnicity, should they be allowed, or should they be ranked or rated higher than the originals, than the Bounty Killer, than the Beanie Man, than the Vybes Cartel, the Mavado, than the Massacre, the Alkaline, the Popcorn, the Idonia? And I'll tell you why I'm asking this question, right? I was on a website recently, as a freelance journalist, as a blogger, but I consider myself a freelance journalist as well. As a freelance journalist, when you're researching topics and coming up with topics so that I can bring to the forefront and speak to you about it, you will get ideas at the same time. While, like, you could be working on a topic, and then while you're researching, you see something else on the net, and that sparks an idea. So I'm somebody who, I always have a pen and my notebook on me, so I'm always jotting down those little ideas, right? All right, so I was on a website while I was researching my topic yesterday for you guys, and that website led me to this Ghanaian reggae dancehall artist. He was born as Charles Nye Arma Mensah Jr., formerly known as Bandana. He goes by the name of Shatta Wale. Alright, he is a Ghanaian born producer and reggae dancehall musician. Where do I get this information from? And I'm going to break it down to you. I get it from the top 10s, thetop10.com. When you look up the top 10, like you look up the top 10 dancehall artists, the top10.com will show that Shatta Wale is at number 1. Keep in mind. And then, being that he is at number 1, all right, guess who they have at number 2? All right, at number 2 they have Vybes Cartel. Did you hear me? At number 1 in the top 10 ranking on the top 10s, all right, at the top10s.com, they have Shatta Wale from Ghana as number 1. Now keep in mind, big up to everybody who is doing dancehall, who is doing music, who is endorsing the culture. Nostradamus TV blog here, love that, and give you all of the support. But within that same breath, as a freelance journalist, my job is to get on here and to converse with the public, with the audience, and ask them their opinion on such particular topics. So let me go into furthermore into reading why they choose Shatta Wale as #1 over Vybes Cartel or over Mavado, over any other dancehall artist. They say Shatta Wale, and this is quote the top 10 saying this, the top10.com. So he have revived reggae dancehall. So he revived reggae dancehall as if dancehall was dead. I didn't know dancehall was dead. I had no idea that dancehall was dead. But they're saying that he revived dancehall and reggae not only, and when they say not, they have the exclamation point, and then only in capital letters, not only in Ghana but Africa, the whole entire Africa, and today every youth is loving up to him as a role model. So they're saying Shatta Wale revived dancehall, and not only in Ghana but in all of Africa. Alright, and I guess they're saying that he has brought dancehall music to the youth of Ghana and Africa in general. I think these are the words of the top 10s. I think he deserves to be the best, and I thank all those who voted for him. So I wonder, this is what I wonder right now. Question, and this is what I wonder. I wonder, how do dancehall fans from Jamaica take this? What do you feel about, especially the Gaza fans, the people who are Gaza fans, are people who are, even if you don't say Gaza, you know, you respect Vybes Cartel, like Nostradamus TV blog, respect Vybes Cartel. But I respect music as well. So I really want to get your input and ask you fans, Jamaica dancehall fans from Jamaica, from the Caribbean, how do you take this? Are fans of dancehall from around the world, like I said, like the Gaza fans, or even the Alkaline Vendetta fans, or even the Mavado Gully fans, how do you take this that they have Shatta Wale? And keep in mind, big up to all African, because I don't know, but how do you take this, Caribbean fans, Jamaican fans, people who are Gaza, Gully, Vendetta, Unruly, Crocodile, JOP, how do you take this that they have a Ghanaian artist as #1 over Jamaican dancehall artists, or even over London dancehall artists? The top 10, the top10s.com has Vybes Cartel at #2, saying, and I quote, this is from the top 10, that Vybes Cartel possibly has the most successful dancehall career, not in the world, you know, within Jamaica and the Caribbean. He has hit after hits and has the biggest influence over Jamaica than any of these artists ever had. Who agrees with Cartel influence being more than any other artist in Jamaica? What about Bounty Killer, who influenced half of dancehall, including Vybes Cartel? Half of the artists them are boss in a dancehall industry right now, especially 90s dancehall, going into the millennium. Majority of them come from Bounty Killer, Vybes Cartel, Mavado, Busy Signal. You know what I'm saying? I was also a part of that camp, even though a Vybes Cartel brought him into the alliance. If Adi I am daddy, then Bounty Killer the grandfather. So how many people agree with that statement? And also, do you think that the top10s.com make a bias quote or statement when they say that Vybes Cartel has the most hits in Jamaica and the Caribbean? What about the world? I'm on Instagram every day looking at dancehall culture, and I can tell you, you have Japanese women, Japanese dancers who are saying straight Gaza, and Japan they're all the way over upon the other side of the planet. You have people in China who are say Gaza. You have people in the whole of Caribbean, in not only the United States but in Canada, who are say Gaza. You have people in France who are saying Gaza. You even have people in Africa who are saying Gaza. People in Europe who is saying Gaza. You know how me know? Because on YouTube.com, when I put out something about Gaza, you'll have somebody from all the way over there in Kenya bigging up Gaza. Or if them not big up Gaza, them a big up Gully. So in my thoughts, I'm saying, well, maybe when they make that speech, I don't know who made that speech, or if they were just talking off the top of you know, just talking just for talking's sake, you know what I'm saying. But you the people now, I'm asking you, because this is very important, especially the Gaza fans. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about them saying that Vybes Cartel only have hits in Jamaica and the Caribbean? So what about the United States? What about Brazil? What about Colombia? What about Canada? What about Europe? What about even Africa? What about, you know, Japan? You know, dancehall big in Japan already. What about those places? So do you believe that it's very biased for them to say that? And here's another thing. Do you believe that because Vybes Cartel got that incarceration, and keep in mind, that's what I'm going to say it again, they did not have substantial amount of evidence to put out with the man, so that in a sense was a biased trial, alright? But either way, they did it. So what I'm asking you now is, based on the statements that you heard me read to you a while ago from the top 10, it's called the top10s.com. You go on there, and in their search bar you put top 10 dancehall artists, and you'll see what I'm saying. Do you believe it's because of Vybes Cartel being incarcerated? His incarceration has anything to do with those statements, and why the top 10 put Shatta Wale, who is from Ghana, Africa, as the #1 artist over Vybes Cartel, over Mavado, who has been touring around the place. You see, because you know, Nostradamus TV blog, you don't have to get Grammy to be #1. In my book, you have to be a hot DJ, very relevant. Mavado has proven that he's very hot, running around different countries, different islands performing. Vybes Cartel has proved that he's very hot. Come out with he had the #1 dancehall album this year. You know what I'm saying? Hits after hits. Fever, SOS, and it's gonna take a miracle. They overthrow the king in songs like that. And even Alkaline has proven himself. You know what I'm saying? After all, I play it like crazy right now. Mavada song them, I play like crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and even with Mavado going against the self-proclaimed world boss, Vybes Cartel, winning the confrontation before with Popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Even Popcorn is him song them is going crazy right now. I don't have songs going crazy. Massacre, the Crocodile, you understand, who is the favorite for 2017. He's going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Hardball. So people, let me know what you think, especially the Gaza fans. I want to hear from the Gaza fans. How do you feel about Vybes Cartel being ranked #2 on thetop10.com? www.thetop10s.com. Alright? And what do you feel about the statement? This is Nostradamus TV blog. It is my duty to come up with these topics, especially when I find them and see them. You know, this is not coming out, this is not something I thought about. This is not an opinion, it's a fact. And you can go ahead and research it. www.thetop10s.com. Alright? Are they undermining Vybes Cartel and other dancehall artists like Mavado, like Alkaline, like Massacre, like Idonia? Or do you agree with those views? This is Nostradamus TV blog. Please subscribe. Please like the video, watch the video. Or after you've watched the video, please leave a comment. I really need to hear from you. Please make sure you share the video too. Make sure you like and share the video. Please tell a family and a friend. And I thank you very much for tuning in to Nostradamus TV blog. I'm out.